Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video, I just wanted to share this. This is Transformers Bloks, B-L-O-K-S. This is like a little model kit in the form of really large Lego-like minifigures. I did a review of their Wave 1. This one is Wave 2. I'll put a link to the review of Wave 1 in the description below. You can check it out to see how they're built. This is Wave 2. I'm just going to share what I got inside this wave. I got this whole box or case from showz.com. I'll put a link to where you can get it in the description below. If you put reviewer code Larkin's Lair, it helps support the channel. So do check it out. But yeah, here's the box. I've already opened it all up, but I just wanted to share what it looks like. You can see here in this wave, you have Grimlock, Grapple, Long Haul, and Mixmaster, Starscream, Nemesis Prime, Robot Mode Grimlock, Grapple, and Cliff Jumper. It says here it's the Galaxy version. I'm not sure exactly what that all means. It says F10 figures. I don't know. But it is an officially licensed product of Hasbro, so Transformers Authentic. Here, you can see more pictures on the bottom, side, back, and inside this case box, there's 9 individual boxes. They are random, so if you buy them at a store, I guess they sell them just like this in China, but you don't know exactly what you're going to get. But getting the whole box, I think, guarantees the whole set. So far, I've gotten everything that I wanted, so let's put the box aside. And let's get the figures out. So in this wave, we have, now, let me just show the box again. You can see over here, there's a mystery figure. So there's a 10th mystery figure, and it looks like, maybe it's like a repaint of Grimlock. But I guess with most boxes, you'll just get the whole set, and maybe one of them might be this mystery figure. But yeah, by the silhouette, it looks like Grimlock. Maybe it's a metallic version. I have no idea. But yeah, let's put that box aside and get out the figures in the set. So first one, we have his Grimlock here, and then after Grimlock, we have his Dino Mode. We have Cliff Jumper, Inferno, and we also have Grapple. We have Nemesis Prime, Starscream, and then we have Mixmaster and Hook. And I'm gonna adjust the camera because, yeah, let me get it a little bit lower so you can see a little bit more in detail and get these guys moved off to the side. So this is Wave 2. Now, like I said, they were all in the box random, but I assembled them last night. And every one of them comes with this little disc. It's made out of cardboard. A little QR code on the back if you want to check it out. So every single one in the set has a disc, just like the prior Wave 1 set. There's a ton of extra hands. So most of the, well, all the figures come at least with this open hand for the left and the right that you can easily swap out. So if you had this guy here, you can pop the closed fist and put the open. With the exception of Nemesis Prime, who comes with some extra hands. So I'm gonna just put the hands aside. Nemesis Prime comes with a pointing hand, if I can find that somewhere. Yeah, here. He comes with an extra one where he's pointing, which is similar to what Wave 1 Optimus Prime had as well, and Megatron. But yeah, a lot of hand options, and of course just pop them in and pop them out. And a few of the figures came with these clear blocks. I'm assuming they're Energon. It's just, it should have been like that pinkish purple color instead, but you get 4 of them have these. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get. Oh, and I almost forgot. Every single one of them comes with their own display stand that you can plug them into. And along with these faction symbols, Decepticon and... Let's see here. Is this an Autobot? No, that's another. Oh, no. On the back is a Autobot. On the front is Decepticon. They can simply hold them if they want. It's like a membership card or something. I don't know. Not something I really care for, so I'm just going to put them aside. But yeah, so every single one of these guys, just like Wave 1, comes with these stands. Now, something that Wave 1 came with that these guys didn't come, and let me just pull them out. Wave 1, several of them, actually the leaders had, I believe, actually, no, several of them had blast effects. So there's no blast effects that came with mines. But honestly, the blast effects weren't that great anyway, so I'm not too sad not seeing those. And of course, every one of them comes with an instruction sheet in the box. It's one instruction sheet for everybody on how to assemble it. Really easy to follow, really easy to assemble. Now it says Grimlock comes with this. I did not find that in mines, and I don't know if this is with the special or the chase figure in the set, but the normal Grimlock that I got did not have those effects on it. So yeah, not sure. I'm assuming, you know, maybe it's with the chase figure, but the regular figure didn't come with it, or possibly it's missing. Not too sure. May have to look that up to see. But here's the figures. We'll go through them one by one, starting with Grimlock. Looks really cool. It's these things remind me of like more articulated Action Masters from back in the day. I mean, the body proportions are similar, but the only difference is that the articulation is a lot better than the old Action Masters. And I guess that's the draw for this line for me, is it just reminds me of Action Masters. But here's Grimlock, nice paint all around, or stampings. And we'll see this in the dinosaur mode, but there's a lot of parts here in his robot mode that is used in his dinosaur mode, which is really cool. Has his gun, and with all of them the articulation is pretty the same. The head on a ball joint. This has a bit of movement back and forth on a ball joint here. Can rotate, bend at the elbow, and of course rotate at the wrist, rotate at the waist. Thighs are on a ball joint, so you can do the splits. Go up here, back here. You can rotate 360 at the knee and then bend here, and the feet are also on a ball joint. So a lot of articulation for these little guys. Not like heavy articulation, but to me it's good enough. But yeah, here is Grimlock. Very cool. And let's look at his Dino mode, which is nice and all. You can see they reused the chest. This part is actually the back of Grimlock, so reused there. You get a new feet for the Dino mode, but the Dino legs are basically the arms on Grimlock, and then you get a new tail piece for the back. But a lot of reused parts here, which is really neat. Next, we have Cliff Jumper, which he is slightly shorter than everybody else, but you know, he really should be smaller. And I'm gonna assume we're gonna see a Bumblebee soon out of here. You can see the feet are just the standard feet that everybody has, just colored red. So it really stretches out his robot mode, because he doesn't have, like, this should have been the front of the car. Would have been nice if they used a bit more unique piece there. Comes with his gun. Head sculpt looks nice. But yeah, that's this. I wish this was red, but he actually doesn't really need it. It's really for Bumblebee, but I'm guessing Bumblebee is going to be exactly the same. It's just a different color and probably a different head sculpt. Next we have Inferno. So Inferno looks really good. I wonder if we'll get an Artfire repaint. He does have these extra bits. And of course he shares a lot with Grapple, which is kind of cool. And speaking of Grapple, here's Grapple. Now, my only gripe with Grapple is he's yellow. He should be more of an orange. So it's really unfortunate. Similar to their Wave 1 Skywarp, the colors are not accurate to what the character traditionally has. So a very yellow Grapple here. Now with the Decepticons, first we have Nemesis Prime. Or actually, it's not Decepticons, Shattered Glass Prime, sorry. So we have Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Some nice detailing on the chest. But really just the Wave 1 Prime recolored. And the Seeker that we were missing from the first wave, Starscream. So, very cool. He comes with a handheld Megatron that he could put in his hand here. But yeah, Starscream looks great. Now I have all 3 Seekers. You get 2 Constructicons, the first one being Mixmaster. And you have some new parts, I guess, here with the legs and the upper arms, which the 2 Constructicons share. But yeah, here's Mixmaster. Almost forgot Mixmaster came with this. I am not sure what this is. It doesn't stick in his hand as well as I like. I mean, it just barely plugs in, but it'll hold it. But yeah, he comes with this weird weapon or tool, I'm assuming. And here we have Long Haul. So same body, little different colors here. It's kind of cool how they utilize the same shoulder and then the larger wheels just plug in, which makes him look a lot more like Long Haul. He has this little piece up here too. But yeah, Long Haul looks really good. I guess hopefully the next wave has a couple more of the Constructicons. But yeah, this is the second wave. And like I said, I'm really enjoying this line because it really reminds me a lot of Action Masters. Now, I'm just going to pull up the first wave figures that we got. Maybe can separate them from Autobots and Decepticons here. So put the new Wave 2 Autobots on this side. And then some of the Wave 1 here. Wave 1 actually had a nice selection of the cars with Prowl and Blue Streak and Jazz. And then for the Decepticons, we got 2 out of the 3 Seekers in Wave 1. You can see this is what I was talking about with Skywarp. The colors are not the way I want them to be. And then Thundercracker, I mentioned, I believe I mentioned in my review, it was disappointing that this wasn't blue to match him as well. Let me get Prime and Megatron. Here we have Prime and Megatron, and I think it's a cool collection of little G1 figures. Like Megatron, if this part was purple, I think purple for the Action Master, yeah, he'd really look like the Action Master. Now, one thing I'm finding over time with these, like, it's not as tight as when they're brand new. So it looks like over time they do stretch out a bit and get a bit looser. Now, they're not so loose that they're floppy or anything, but I do notice it's not as tight. Yeah, so this is my Bloks collection so far, Wave 1 and 2. Let's zoom out here. and really looking forward to what they're gonna release in the next wave. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.